Hey there, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about the horse Phoenix picking up his feet, teaching him how I want him to do that. I'm very particular about this because I used to be a farrier, and you have all kinds of, you're dealing with so many different horses and how they pick up their feet and how safe it is when they do this. So I like it to be really slow and really calm and really safe. But also, so my horses have always been excellent at picking up their feet because I felt that was really important because I had been a farrier. Um, but then when I was doing endurance riding for a few years, and at my vet checks, the vets hated it that the minute you touch the horse's leg, they lift their foot. So then I had to find a way to show the horse the difference. So if I'm just lightly touching the horse's leg, I would prefer them to leave their leg on the ground. So if it seems like they're gonna pick up their foot, I actually take my hand off and I don't encourage them to pick up their foot when I'm just touching their legs. But when I want them to pick up their foot, I just do a little tap, tap, tap with my hand. So I use the two of them to show them the difference. So you have to practice that quite a bit so that they do know the difference. And when some horses really jerk up their legs fast, especially their hind leg, and almost have sort of a high threatening motion. So with that, I go really, really slow and show them to pick up the leg really, really slow. So I'll show you a little bit with Phoenix. Sometimes he will jerk up the hind leg pretty fast and pretty high, almost in a like a cow kicking position. And then I tell him, no, I don't want that. And then I go again really slow and really gentle and teach him to bring it up really, really slow. So that's sort of what I'm working on right now with him. So I don't know if you could see that. So I'm touching him really slow without the intention of him picking up the leg. And so if I feel even the slightest shift of weight to the other leg, that means he's getting ready to pick it up. Then I remove my hand and I wait for him to settle back onto that leg again. So he realizes I don't want him to move the leg. I just want to touch the leg. Because you do need that for some vet checks. That's important. And then when I do my little tap tap, then he lifts up the leg. And he is starting to understand the difference. Okay, so I don't know how obvious that was. So I do a lot of just waiting so he gets quiet with my hand. And that's as far as I can go without him reacting. I can't go all the way down the hind leg. But he's getting the understanding of it to just be quiet until I do a little tap tap. And then you could see how he picked it up higher than I want. I don't want that fast jerk up because that can put him in a position of cow kicking, which I do not want. And I want to nip those things in the bud immediately. I don't want to go there at all. So it's really, really important to stop those things right at the beginning, and so they don't keep going. And then he did, quite a bit better the other times. It was just a very small, quiet lift. So there you go.